Hey everybody, Morgan SLV here, take two. Hey, I'm just going to go over some real quick things here. I am working on the video with the young folks. I am in. It looks like I'll be collaborating with somebody that you might know from YouTube, and you know, known for doing high quality informational videos. And but regardless, if that doesn't work out, you know, because he's a busy guy and whatnot, you'll be getting the video. And it's cool because what I did is I made sure that these young folks really, you know, I tried to not interfere as much as possible because I want to know what they're thinking, right? And so that's kind of cool. So that's what's going on there. Today's date 2/22/2011. Gold $13.99, silver $33.07. So that is awesome. You know, it's bittersweet, like some people say, because, you know, as these metals appreciate, that means they're just printing our money into oblivion, and we all know that. So we've taken a position, a hedge, against inflation, and that's why we're buying our silver. So we've covered my son's business. We've covered the video that I'm working on, and then, you know, and it's not going to be, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, as far as professionalism goes, you know me, I'm kind of I'm just kind of the guy that, you know, if I was a detective, I guess I'd be a gumshoe detective. You know, I'm putting the information out there, and I think that's the best, right? Now, I'm going to do something that I never usually do. As you guys, most of you know, I have all my silver stored, you know, at a remote location, so I don't really have any on hand, but I had a different request. A friend of mine, a coworker, needed some silver rounds for a funeral. They're Asian, and so I ended up getting into one of my tubes for them. And here's what's left of my tube. I sold them 15 rounds, all right, for this funeral, and I would not have done that. And I, you know, there was a little bit of a language barrier, but I let them know I don't do this. I don't sell my silver. I don't sell my rounds. I don't, pretty much for no reason, right? And so, but I felt like I needed to do that. Now, that's the first thing that happened. Secondly, is I have such a good relationship with my bullion dealer that I've got an order in to replace the rounds, okay, which is not a big order, and they're gonna hold it at today's price for me, and until I can get there tomorrow. And that's cool, man. I mean, I don't know how many people, you know, can call up their bullion dealer and have them do that. I assume there's a few of you, but if you can't, you know, maybe you guys need to meet my bullion dealer. So anyway, long story short, you know, I'm not making any promises as far as my bullion dealer goes, but they're just good people, and that makes a big difference to me. So I'm going to go ahead and quit flapping my gums, and I'm going to get on with the joke of the day. Joke of the day is this. It's about a pirate. And a soldier meet up in a bar, and the soldier looks at the pirate and he notices that he's got a peg leg, he's got a hook on one hand, he's got a patch over one eye, and, you know, he looks kind of tore up. And you know, the pirate asks him, "Hey man, how'd you get that peg leg?" He goes, "Well, you know, I was in battle, and I actually jumped off the ship, and sure enough, I landed in the water there, and there was a bunch of hungry sharks swimming around, and by the time they pulled me back up, one of the sharks had eaten one of my, you know, had bitten off one of my legs." And he goes, "Wow, that's incredible." He goes, well, how'd you get that hook?" He goes, "Same thing. We were in battle and heat of battle, and before I could get out of the, you know, off the enemy ship, one of the soldiers had hacked off my hand." He goes, "Man, you know, that's crazy, you know." And he says, "Well, what about the patch over the eye?" And he goes, "Well, a grapefruit squirted me in the eye," replies, you know, the pirate. And the soldier kind of looks at him and goes, "You mean you lost your eye because of grapefruit juice?" He said, "Well, it was my first day with the new hook." Morgan SLV out.